Hi everyone, so thanks very much for watching. So straight away we're going to get stuck into using a simple rhythm to get your chord changes faster before you maybe go in and overcomplicate things. So what we're going to do is use the G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you haven't done this chord, you can use that. If you can't get a G chord, we could use a G6. But for this I'm going to use first finger, second finger, third and fourth. So we're going to strum 1, 2, simple strumming. Now how do we change faster? Anchor fingers. First finger on here stays on while you tuck that one in. Second finger becomes the anchor finger 4. So that's E minor we're playing, by the way. That's string 5 and string 4. And then we're going to play a half C. Now why am I not doing a full C chord? Because this note here causes the problem. Stretching 3 frets is difficult. We're going to use a half C. And we're only strumming 4 chords because if we hit that one, you're actually playing an A chord. Then we're going to use an easier D. This note here causes the problems in the D. So we're going to make a D, bring that second finger off. So one finger on string 3 and third finger on string 2. Right, now we're going to keep this really slow and steady. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the first finger on, slide over, tuck in that second finger. Then drop the first finger down, strum 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can't carry anything over, unfortunately, so we're going to move the first finger, then the third finger. Make sure you move them in that order. And then we go back to G again. Right, so this is the first of 3 videos. This one is just doing a simple crotchet sort of strum. We're doing one strum on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now even at this stage you need to make sure you're doing things in a step-by-step way. Yes, this video is about doing faster chord changing, but we're keeping the rhythm easy, so the chord change is the priority. I'm going to do another 2 videos. The next video is going to have 1, 2, 3 and 4 rhythm, and then the next step is 1, 2, 3 and 4. And so you need to make sure when you're learning guitar you're doing everything step by step. If you're going in, you know a few chords, you're trying to play a song, you're going to get stuck. One of the big problems a lot of people say is, how do I work out the rhythm of the song? This is where you start. You can easily work out the spacing in a song by just doing 4 downs and changing chords. Now that's for another video, but we're going to get into that. I will be recording one soon, so watch out for that. Also, this is the methods that I would use in my Get Playing Guitar Accelerator program, where I get 24/7 access to it online, and I coach you as well. So with the coaching, that's why the guys came to me from trying to play and struggle on their own. They wanted to get some help with it. So there's one-to-one sessions and there's a group coaching and a private support group. So if you want to find out more, check out the masterclass down below. It'll explain the whole method, how it all works. Okay, so getting back to this, we're going to keep this first finger on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch over. I want to keep this a fairly slow tempo and not too fast. Drop the first finger down, just strum 4, and then we're going to come out and do the D. And back out to G. Now, this is about faster chord change, you might think, but you're playing slow. You have to start slow. Start slow and work your way up. Don't jump in and say, oh, I want to play Hotel California or something crazy, even if you do use a capo. Rhythm's far too difficult. You need to strip things back and make it easy. I can't stress that enough. Be patient. Do what the things you need to do to get to where you want to go. It's as simple as that guitar, no matter how long it takes. Hopefully the videos I'm giving you will speed that process up for you, and that's the whole idea of my teaching. By the way, I'm teaching 20 plus years, so I teach full time for a living, so I do this every day, so I see exactly the problems that beginners have and try and fix them as quickly as possible. With this kind of thing that we're doing, we're probably going to get problems maybe with the fingers just not cooperating, right? Especially maybe going from E minor to the half C and then into the D. So 1, so we're going to go back into it nice and slow. You could use a metronome, set it to 60, and then what we'll do then is just play on the beat. Don't worry about any rhythm with an up in it or down, down, up, down, up, or something too complicated. Keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop down. 1, 2, 3. Going to keep the anchor finger number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to move over. This will be your slowest change probably. We'll be talking about slower changes later when I put in the next video where we're going to bring an up in. but I'll explain that in the next video. So what I want you to do is, if you can't do a G, strip it back to G6. The important thing here is the anchor finger. That's what speeds up the chord change. Keep those anchor fingers in. If you don't, it's going to slow it all up. Now another thing before we go, arm position. Watch for the gap under the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come in. 1, 2. Now notice I came in there, and then we're going to go in again. Bring your elbow right in tight to your body for the half C, and then bring it out slightly for the D. See the light coming through down here in the corner? Just underneath the cabinet, you can see. So very important that elbow moves. Don't sit like this and play, and don't keep your arm in one position. You want to move it around, make it easier. Quick recap: 1, elbows out on the G, bring it in for E minor, bring it in again for C, make it really easy. Remember, later on you're going to be grabbing that note, and we're going to bring it out for D. Not too far, you don't want to get strain on your forearm. Now, why am I using these chords, by the way? Well, stacks and stacks of songs start with a G chord. If you learn these in this order and you can get them connected, then we can rearrange the order, and then you can be playing stacks and stacks of songs. For example, well, I'll show you an example later on, but a basic chord change, I'll show you the rhythm to this later, a wagon wheel. But if you have G, D, E minor, anchor finger on the C, G, D, and then your C chord. Right, now I'm going to watch out for video 2 or 3 where I'm going to be delving a bit deeper into that. So thanks very much for watching. Do subscribe, as obviously that really helps the channel and really helps me help you, because then the more, if you have any comments or something, pop them in below, and then I know where you are with the playing. I can put more videos out that are really going to bring you on a lot better. So thanks very much for watching, and we're going to have another video on this where we're going to bring in the rhythm down, 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 up, down, and I'll see you in that one very soon. Yeah, thanks.